Go to InfoWarsStore.com today to purchase your ProPure Pro 1 G2.0 water filtration system or call 1-888-253-3139.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond Gusset Jeans. Made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond Gusset Jeans got it. Others don't.
When I first got online and I seen the price of the X2 and the DNA Force, I was a little hesitant, but I pulled the trigger on it. It has changed my life. I've been taking it for about 24 days now, pounding the weight, staying in shape.
InfoWarsLife.com. You've heard the callers to the show.
Several months back, I started taking your Mason Iodine and your Super Meal. Prior to this, I was barely walking. Now I'm able to function as a human again.
Whether it's Survival Shield, Nascent Iodine, or DNA Force, Super Male Vitality, Super Female Vitality, Lung Cleanse, Fluoride Shield, Oxy Powder. I believe that all of these products will blow you away like they've done the thousands of other customers that have visited InfoWarsLife.com.
Dash 2, just amazing what it's able to do to actually detox the body. It's great stuff.
If I'm going to promote something, it's got to be something I personally use and that I believe in. Check out InfoWarsLife.com today and the entire line of groundbreaking, cutting-edge, hardcore products.
You're listening to The Alex Jones Show. From the front lines of the information war, it's Alex Jones.
By the way, the Prime Minister of Canada got in Putin's face, and Putin left the G20. I mean, stuff's really escalating. I want to go to your calls here in just a moment. Finishing up, Joe Biggs reporting from nearby Ferguson. He's there in St. Louis. They're now saying the verdict should be tomorrow. And they're reporting that all hell's probably going to break loose. That's what the police are saying. In fact, the social media is pretty much saying there'll be a riot regardless of whether the cops indicted or not. That just sounds bizarre, Joe.
Well, it's just like a sporting event. Say if the St. Louis Cardinals were to win the World Series, people would take to the streets, start flipping cars. It happens after Stanley Cups are won, in a hockey game. So, people riot when there's something positive, and people riot when there's something negative. It's just a way for people to unleash that rage that they've had pent up all year. But, I got some really good intel today that there are quite a bit of Homeland Security vehicles being spotted, I'd say about 20, 25 minutes out around the St. Louis area. There's a big block of the area, and there was a Navy veteran Thursday who posted a picture on Facebook, and he works at the Chesterfield Mall or at the Drury Inn Mall in Chesterfield. And what he did is he was driving through the parking lot to go to work, and he saw tons and tons of DHS vehicles parked in there. And so he took a picture and took some video and posted it to Facebook and said, why are all these Homeland Security officers here? #Ferguson. Well, he was called in Friday by his boss and told to take those down. Well, then my buddy runs a radio station here in St. Louis. He was called by this guy who was a Navy veteran, and he was called this morning, and he was told he was fired. The Department of Homeland Security saw those pictures, and the place where he works has also been fined as well for basically divulging secret information about where they're hiding. So,
by the way, the press is allowed to do that. They shouldn't be intimidating folks. They shouldn't have let that guy go just because the feds told him to. But we see more and more of this. Joe, do a special report on that. Try to interview that guy. This is just outrageous. Great job. Any other intel?
Well, like we said, it's pretty good chance it's going to happen tomorrow. And the reason I say that is because on Friday, the schools told the parents, hey, we're going to give your child extra homework. That way, for Monday, when they don't come in, they can catch up on the work and be ready for Tuesday if things go back to normal. So with that being said, it looks like Monday. Also, some more mainstream media news sources came into town today as well from out of town, from New York and places like that for tomorrow. So, give or take, tomorrow's going to happen at some point in time, and we're going to be out there at the courthouse as it happens, bringing you guys live, up-to-date coverage. So
that's right. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central, and the nightly news at night. You're going to be there until the verdict there in Ferguson, Missouri. Great job, Joe and Jakari.
And I want to say thank you to Infidel Body Armor for giving this. We appreciate it very much. It's nice to have this extra protection.
Yeah, they're a good sponsor, too. Thank you so much, Joe. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's go ahead and race through your calls. Itamio, I think, in California. Thanks for holding her on the air.
Thanks, Alex.
Welcome.
To answer your question about the amount of tyranny we will put up with, I just think it goes back to what Thomas Jefferson said. We're going to deal with it until we don't deal with it. If instead of this Obamacare legislation getting passed, just think if it was the Federal Reserve we were voting for. It would have got passed, and we would have the Federal Reserve just like we have Obamacare. And it'd be 100 years of the same thing. So I just think that when people get tired, that's when they'll do something about it. I think so long as electricity works, we're content with being slaves.
I agree. I mean, humans have always been on the edge of extinction until modern times, so survival was winning. So as long as they give us the electricity and the chicken feed, we seem to put up with anything. The question is, how far will this go where they admit Obamacare is meant to hurt us and bankrupt us and screw us over? I mean, why are they so arrogant? That's a question.
Well, the arrogance comes from their natural proclivity to it.
That's right.
I mean, this is what they do. They've said it before. We're going to do this to you. How will you respond? If you lay down, well, we're going to do more. If you lay down some more, well, then we're going to do more. Until you rise up and actually begin to withdraw your consent from our criminal activity, we're going to engage in.
I agree. And you do it by suing them. You do it by suing the architects that admit it's a fraud. You do it by not complying. You do it by saying no. You do it by getting involved, not by burning down your city. Thank you so much, sir. Great points. Brian in FEMA Region 5, thanks for holding. What former state are you in?
Wisconsin.
All right, welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. Good to talk to you. I talked to you about 3 years ago, and I wanted Ron Paul to get more hardcore, and you suggested that we waterboard him with coffee.
I don't remember that, but that's a funny idea.
Yeah. Well, I think we should waterboard the entire Congress with some coffee. As far as this Gruber character goes, he's like one of these hip, trendy, enlightened, sophisticated, know-better types. Why hasn't he been arrested? I mean, people talk about suing him. How come he hasn't been arrested? He's admitted.
Well, I think a grand jury, he got paid $400,000 to produce a fraud to fool Congress and to fool the dumb voters, and he admits it's a premeditated fraud, so he should be indicted by a grand jury for fraud.
Absolutely. I'm sitting there like, why is, whoever's supposed to do this, why hasn't he, why are they sitting on their hands?
Well, it's in my opinion that's the case, but there's not much opinion there. I mean, this thing is a giant screw job written by foreign banks that own the insurance companies. And I hear you. Good to hear from you. Great point. Thanks for holding. Tim in Missouri, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Alex, good evening.
Good evening.
Got a couple things I'd like to mention. The tyranny that's going on at the federal level, I think one of the ways, the solutions we can stop this is with our constitutional sheriffs at the county level.
Yes, sheriffs.
Stop this tyranny.
Yes, we need to get sheriffs elected that'll follow the Constitution. Great point.
And one other thing, I talked to another deputy here just yesterday, and all these illegals that are coming across the border, he says they don't even ask for green cards now. He says it's just useless. It's a mute point because what the president's going to do. And they're overloading our system. We have van loads of them coming up 35 in Missouri every day, and there's nothing they can do about it.
And they're above the law, and the banks and everybody cater because they're part of the plan to bankrupt the country. Nothing against these poor folks. They're leaving collapsed countries. They want to collapse us as well to then buy the country up for pennies on the dollar. This is Agenda 21 program. You're absolutely right. So you're saying that the deputies up in your area, Missouri, are they aware of what's going on?
Oh yeah, they say they don't even ask for their green cards. What they do is they arrest them for whatever the issue is, and when they have 3 hits, then they can do something about it when they're arrested 3 times. But he says most of them don't even have driver's license. They're driving on Mexican driver's license. They're not even driving legally. But there's
I know. I mean, we have the book thrown at us, and then it's just a romper room. Great point, Tim. Gerald in Arkansas, you're on the air about the Obama Unaffordable Screwjob Health Care Act. Go ahead.
Yeah, basically, Alex, I'm a first-time caller, but I support you in what you're doing.
God bless you.
You're a true patriot, and here's the thing that I have not heard anybody talk about. We're still under common law.
Yes.
Okay, why does nobody understand that the code cannot... We're under Uniform Commercial Code. That's not talked about very much. So the code, if you put it in Google under Uniform Commercial Code, you'll come up and then click on common law. It explains that we're still under common law and that we can bring a common law action. The code cannot preclude a common law action. We need to attack them with the Constitution and what they have left us there to use, where they can't.
No, I hear you. Well, but there is a conspiracy. There is an organized corruption, a global government by select groups being formed. That's now public. But more than that, the system's so lawless, it's just groups of criminals in the system now just robbing everything, and they don't even care if the whole thing comes down. We've now reached the rats leaving the sinking ship level. I mean, it's bad. Thank you so much, Gerald. Go ahead. Let's take one quick call from Wayne in Texas. Last caller, sorry to the others. Wayne, real fast on the UN gun treaty coming up on Christmas.
Alex, can you hear me?
I sure can. Go ahead. Got about 30 seconds.
Okay. What I got is you put on your Paul Revere patch. The rest of us put on our Patriot patches. We go to Washington, and we stand there with our long guns and tell them to come on out. Get out. And then we have a special election. Are you there?
I'm listening.
You have a special election, and none of these that we put under indictment are going to be able to run for office, period, because they'll all be under indictment. And then Rand Paul will have his day.
I hear you. I mean, look, it's starting to come down to that, and I don't want violence, but they're violently wrecking the country, violently butchering the border, illegally bringing in everybody. I mean, that's why Homeland Security is set up to stop what you just said. So we're trying to 1776 peacefully in an info war instead of it going physical. I'll see you back tomorrow, Lord willing. God bless you all. Great job, crew. Get out there and fight for freedom.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put 2 and 2 together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor just won't quit.
After consulting top doctors, nutritionists, pharmacists, and others, we have developed what I believe is the ultimate non-GMO organic Super Male Vitality formula. Super Male Vitality by InfoWars Life is so powerful that I only take half the recommended dose.
I jump out of bed ready to fight these criminals every day. I look forward to waking up and taking my Super Male Vitality.
Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality and other powerful products from InfoWars Life. InfoWarsLife.com. Check it out today. I have set out to bring you the most hardcore, cutting-edge supplements and nutraceuticals, bar none. And that's what you'll find at InfoWarsLife.com. We have rejected literally hundreds of products from the InfoWars Life line because they are not of the very highest quality, or because they're not 100% organic, or because they don't pass all of the strictest toxicology tests there are that we have listed at InfoWarsLife.com. Whether it's survival Survival Shield Nascent Iodine, or DNA Force, Super Male Vitality, Super Female Vitality, Lung Cleanse, Fluoride Shield, Oxy Powder. I believe that all of these products will blow you away like they've done the thousands of other customers that have visited InfoWarsLife.com and believed in us and tried the products. Folks, check out InfoWarsLife.com today and the entire line of groundbreaking, cutting-edge, hardcore products.